Hi everyone, so today I'm taking a break from working on this 39A. Wanted to take a moment and talk about the two-cylinder research that can be done on a tractor. A lot of people ask that they'll see these sheets on Facebook and they ask how to get it. So you go to the Two-Cylinder Club website on the internet, and you just need to provide your tractor model number and the serial number. So for the early A's, it's right here. So this is serial number 480425. And then how it works is someone is able to go to the archives for the old John Deeres and pull up, what information was available on the manufacturing of the tractor. So I'll show this up close here. So it was went to the warehouse November 8th of 1938. So roughly when it was made. The ship date was January 9th, 1939. Now, a little bit interesting about this one, so it says Branch, Moline, Illinois, and then destination T1232. So this document came with a note that said the T or TW designations are believed to be a transport ticket that were included with several items, such as tractors and implements, heading to the branch house. So again, it says the branch house was Moline, Illinois. And the final destination is unknown, and the tickets no longer exist. So for example, on my B, I got the same research done years ago, and the destination was Burgettstown, Pennsylvania, which is about 40 minutes from here. So that tractor hasn't likely gone far in its life. This one, considering the branch house was Moline, now they can go far from there to the actual dealer. I don't really know, but odds are it's come a ways in its time. So it also lists the special equipment. This is pretty typical. It'll tell you like the tires. So they're a 4-ply front. And what's interesting and the real surprise for me on this tractor is it has cutoff steel on it and round spokes on the front. So I expected it to come back that it used to be on steel, but that was not the case. It came with 6-ply rear tires, spoke rear wheels. So that's kind of interesting. You don't see many tractors that were styled and with spokes. And then it being rubber at that time was kind of, I don't want to say rare, but it was not as popular as steel. And so I find that very interesting that the rounds on the front are probably original. I thought they were cut-offs, but maybe they're not. So someone else would have to inspect them to tell me. But the rears, I wonder if they got old and rotted and somebody replaced them with cut-offs because they look similar. I don't know. And like I've mentioned before, the axle is a 10 spline axle, which is not correct for these years. It should be a 12 spline. So I wish I had a history on why this tractor has that, but it is interesting to know, what it had from the factory. Sadly, that is one of the most expensive options if I was to correct it, put the right axles on, and put the true spoke rear wheels, because it would be the flat spoke. And at least some people have said that they didn't have round spoke anymore at that time. I don't, other than some, I would say, good sources that have said that style tractors didn't have round spokes. I haven't seen that really documented anywhere, so someone could correct me on that, but that is what I've heard. So that may change. I was hoping for this tractor to be 100% all original, considering the wheels look like the flat spokes with some differences. Someone made these a lot more kind of structurally sound, added some extra braces. I don't know that I will go and change those. But yeah, so this is available to anyone. It'll come with you to your name if you want it, or it can be generic certificate. It's kind of expensive. I think this, you pay for it and then they send it in a, like special envelope that it doesn't get damaged. I think it was like $65 or something like that. It's gone up a lot in the past few years. Then it takes a while too. When I sent this in at Christmas time, they said it was something like up to 18 weeks, and it was about 18 weeks. Um, the other thing is you don't know what information you're going to get. So like this, where it didn't have a destination, there's some where it may just have, ship date, build date. It may not have special equipment. You just don't know what you're going to get. So some people may pay and then they're disappointed that, there's no information, and there just may not have been information for that tractor. It may have just been a plain boring tractor. But if there is something unique on your tractor, sometimes this can point out that it was original. Sometimes, again, it still may not have a note, and you may just left be wondering. So, yeah, this option is available out there. I've only done it twice for the tractors that I kind of am really interested in. My B, because I was planning to keep that for a long time or forever, and I was hoping to really spruce up this tractor and keep it. So I didn't do it for my G, though it could be interesting because, like the G, I bought the tractor in Michigan and I brought it here to Pennsylvania, and who knows where it was at before that. Maybe it was there all of its life, but it's sometimes interesting to know where tractors started in their journey. So yeah, let me know if you found this interesting, or what you guys have had come up in your research, any special notes, things like that, anything I missed. It's a nice source to have. I will say, let me take a step back. All of the unstyled tractors, they have a registry, an actual book that people have. There's how many copies out there. And then rather than having to pay and get this information, the books have that on all of the unstyled A's, B's, and I think G's. Somebody will look up the warehouse date, ship date, branch destination, any special equipment, and things like that. So my suggestion is, if you have an unstyled tractor, a lot of times just put it out on Facebook, say, hey, can someone look it up in the book and let me know the info on this tractor, this model with this serial number, and people are gladly and more than willing to look that up in their books. And if you're thinking, boy, it'd be nice to have one of those books, one, they don't come up for sale very often, and two, I would say the cheapest you could get one right now is $300. They are very sought after. Every few months you'll see them on the auction sites on Facebook, and they go very high. That's just my opinion. So yeah, unstyled tractors, if you want to pay for this to have a nice pretty certificate, you can, but you don't have to go through this service in order to get the unstyled information. So yeah, let me know what all you guys have heard, what you've seen, and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. And you all have a good day.